Welcome to Superhero Stories. I am your host, Captain EJ. Today, we will be exploring the world of the Honeybee Neighborhood, where one of my good friends, whom I think you know, should be stopping by any minute now. Today, we'll be getting a visit from the one and only Iron Man. All you have to do is close your eyes, get cozy, and listen to the sound of my voice. Captain EJ will be your guide. This story is brought to you by my friend, Mrs. Honeybee. Let's begin. You are here on Captain EJ's rooftop, watching the sun sink into the evening sky. A warm breeze wraps around you as you lean back and relax. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Feel your chest and your spirits lift. Then slowly breathe all the way out through your mouth as you situate yourself on the soft pillows you brought up here. A knock at Captain EJ's door breaks the peaceful silence. Captain EJ completely forgot that Iron Man would be stopping by to hang out today. Iron Man doesn't know that you're here because you and Captain EJ never plan your hangouts. He usually just knocks on your door to see if you're home. That's what happens when you live next to a superhero. Captain EJ always knows where to find you. To relax and unwind between missions, one of yours and Captain EJ's favorite things to do is prank your other superhero friends. That's what you two decide to do today, to Iron Man, whose knocks are getting more and more frustrated. He yells into the house, trying to get Captain EJ's attention, thinking maybe he accidentally fell asleep. Even Iron Man, who has known Captain EJ for most of his life, doesn't know how to find him on the roof. But you, as Captain EJ's best friend, know that this is the most peaceful spot in the whole house. And more importantly, it's Captain EJ's favorite. You and Captain EJ crawl on your forearms to the other side of the roof, where you can look down to Iron Man without him seeing you. How are we going to do this, Captain EJ asks. But you already know exactly how you're going to get Iron Man. Before you can say anything, Captain EJ knows you know and follows your lead. This is going to be hilarious. You sneak back into the house and walk downstairs to answer the door. Standing in front of the door, take a slow, deep breath in through your nose before you open it. Prepare yourself to keep a straight face. Then slowly breathe all the way out through your mouth and open the door. Iron Man lifts his balled-up fist to pound on the door for the 8th time, but is startled back by you answering the door instead of Captain EJ. Iron Man relaxes a little bit when he sees that it's you. He's seen the pictures that Captain EJ has around the house from all of your adventures. You look at Iron Man as he recounts that one story Captain EJ told you about the time you two went for an evening fly around the Honeybee Neighborhood and happened upon a tortoise that was crossing the road, just as a parade was coming down that same street. Using your magnified eagle-eye vision that's built into the Battle Buzz helmet that Mr. Honeybee made for you, you were able to spot the tortoise before all the floats got too close. You and Captain swooped down just in the nick of time and rescued the tortoise. That's how Captain EJ got Turbo, who's still zipping around the backyard to this day. You look right at Iron Man with a blank stare on your face, as if every single thing he just said weren't true, and you had no idea what he was talking about. You reach your hand out to introduce yourself and ask Iron Man's name. He is completely confused and pushes past you to get the pictures of you and Captain EJ that are always on the mantle. Except, you thought of that and stashed them on your way down the stairs. Iron Man turns around to see you smiling as if he's a total stranger. He then asks where Captain EJ is, and you let him know that you've never heard of anyone named, what was it, Captain EK? You shrug your shoulders and it sends Iron Man into a frenzy. He knows you, and who in the Honeybee Neighborhood doesn't know Captain EJ? Everyone does. Iron Man laughs to himself. You have to be pranking him. This has to be a prank. Captain EJ has also told him how much you two love pranks between missions. Iron Man tries to convince himself that he's right, but you stay strong. You ask if you can help Iron Man at all, and if not, then maybe he should probably go. Iron Man shakes his head, nope. Captain EJ lives here. He's about yay tall, very strong, and protects the whole neighborhood. You've lived in the Honeybee Neighborhood for a long time, and no one by the name of Captain EK has ever lived with you? Iron Man runs out of the house, screaming that it's Captain EJ, not EK. He is so frustrated that he storms out the front door and right into the smiling prankster grin of Captain EJ. He sighs and hangs his head. You two totally got him. You and Captain EJ laugh and laugh as you hug Iron Man hello and reassure him that he's not going crazy. Iron Man chases Captain EJ out of the door and into the yard, where he tackles Captain and a superhero wrestling match ensues. You follow them as they numble and tumble around the grass. In all the commotion, you can barely hear the sound of an old woman down the street yelling for help. Iron Man and Captain EJ hear it too and stop wrestling immediately. Without skipping a beat, you, Captain EJ, and Iron Man jump into action. You run down the street to see what help is needed. The woman has 10 beloved cats and one of them seems to have been catnapped. She has an elaborate setup to prevent any of her cats from escaping out the doors, so she knows he didn't just run away. Captain EJ has heard murmurs of a cat burglar in the neighborhood, but there have not been any confirmed sightings or incidents yet. This might be the first. Iron Man suits up and rings into Jarvis, who initiates the GPS. Captain EJ unrolls his cape that is always at the ready and alerts Mr. Honeybee on his earpiece. Jarvis and Mr. Honeybee teleport you a suit with flying capability and your Battle Buzz helmet for enhanced vision. There's no time to waste. You and Captain EJ shoot up to the sky following Iron Man. From up here, you can see the entire Honeybee Neighborhood. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Feel confidence swell in your heart that you are just the hero needed in this situation. Then slowly breathe all the way out through your mouth and scan the landscape for someone slinking about. At the same time, you and Captain EJ see a suspicious-looking golf cart speeding away from this woman's house, turning so quickly that it goes up on 2 wheels. You zoom in on your scopes on the Battle Buzz helmet and activate the infrared vision, and you can clearly see the outline of this woman's adorable cat trying to get away from its captor. You and Captain EJ pursue the cat burglar, and Iron Man follows quickly behind. This Battle Buzz helmet imparts incomprehensible strength on whoever wears it. Since you are the only one trusted to do so, you know that at the flick of your wrist you can halt this burglar's golf cart in its tracks. You speed up with Captain EJ to fly ahead of the golf cart. Then you, Captain EJ, and Iron Man swoop down and block the burglar's way. The golf cart screeches to a halt, and he attempts to go around you. He floors it just as you hold out your hand in a stopping motion. The wind force created by that simple gesture, with the amount of strength you possess, blows against the golf cart and prevents it from moving even an inch. Captain EJ simply walks through the vortex wind and gently picks up the cat. Then Iron Man uses one of his latest gadgets to launch this cat burglar into space. Good luck stealing cats out there. See ya never, cat burglar. You, Captain EJ, and Iron Man return the cat to the very grateful woman and resume your fun afternoon with your best friends.
That concludes our story. I can't wait to see you again. Captain EJ, over and out.